Hello everyone, it's Cute Bunny here. Happy Easter! I hope everyone had a lovely, restful Easter long weekend. I had a quiet weekend, a quiet time. My sister and I went and saw my mum, and I'm going over to see my mum, stay with my mum for a little bit today, and I'm going to go and see her again, stay with her tomorrow while my stepdad heads out to do some errands. She's aging and doesn't really go out anymore, so I'm going to be doing that a bit more now. So I do have some videos to post for later in the month, but I wanted to do this one today because it was around Easter and I have to cash stuff so I can go shopping this afternoon after I visited my mum. So we'll do that first, then I will talk to you about some other things. So grocery envelope has nothing left. Miscellaneous envelope has nothing left. The cat's got $10, but I will need to get her cat litter today with that. My shopping treats doesn't get touched until I want something, and that's gonna, because that takes ages to fill. Now I have $3. What is it? $3 something. 25 from my spending money, and I probably should have kept it, but I'm going to put it in my money box and you do my change challenge with it. I also had put aside this change as well. So there's another $1.30 there, and I managed to sneak aside a $5 note for my savings buffer savings challenges, so that can go to the back there, because honestly I could probably do with putting that towards the cat stuff, but I think what I'll do instead is I'll pop it into a savings challenge, because I have $5 in my spending buffer, but that can stay there because that's really hard to find extra money at the moment, and my grocery spending buffer has $5, but that's probably going to be spent on the cat. So why don't we just take that out, pop it into the cat's thing, because she needs 2 bags of litter, and that will cover most of it, and I've got money for groceries. So that's looking okay. That's looking relatively healthy. $2, $3, $4, $20, $40, $50, $65. 2, 3, 4, 20, 40, 50, 65. $4.65. Now, let me find my calculator. Let me get my change out. I'll put $4.65 into the calculator. Take away 2, 3, 4, 6, 40, 50, 65. $4.65. Okay. Different colour. Purple. Another pair. $4.65. Take 0.89 equals. Oh, this one's a bit darker. I can still see through it though. Take 0.89 equals. Take 0.88, take 0.88 equals, that's the 288s. Can't imagine how much quicker it's going to be at the other end, which is really nice. Take 0.87 equals 24 cents. Won't it be nice to go flying through those smaller ones at the end? Won't that be lovely? There we go. Awesome. Done. That can dry while we put the money in. I hope that this goes fast, because honestly I do need access to some more dollars now. Also, I I underestimated my pay for May. So I took the money out and used it for savings challenges and things, and that's wonderful. Had a great April. But I underestimated May. And what happened was I thought I was getting another pay coming in, and it turns out it was a different fortnight. So I had a different amount of pay coming in. So I've left myself a little short. I have enough to cover everything and all of the basics and everything as per my normal budget. One massage for the month, which is what I'm currently on anyway, even though I'm having sore shoulder issues and stuff, headaches again. So it's not really working, but I'm going to have no choice but to keep up with that. I might have a spare $30 maybe to put into my EF. The rest is going straight to the budget. So there's not a lot of room to move, but we'll be all right. Lost some work hours again. There's a lot. Work hours have been reduced again. So there's just a lot going on, guys, but I'm okay. Right, so we're stuffing. We have $50, $60, $70, $80 here. There's 81. I'm going to pop that into my little change jar, which will be for my no spend days. We're going to pop $50 in here. Ideally, I'd like to put money aside for stuff, but I'm not going to have a choice because I've got to get extra things this week. The shopping, eggs, ham, and a few bits and bobs. 15 is going to miscellaneous. 15 is going to spending. And keep in mind that this has to last me for the rest of April. I only do 4 weekly breakdowns. And the last week, I'm going to give myself an extra $5 for groceries, an extra $5 for miscellaneous each month. Just so, hang on, that's miscellaneous I've popped in already, and that means this one's spending. These are still a bit hard to get opened, but they are what they are. I still haven't done anything with my friend yet, but she's been away on holidays over the Easter holidays with the kids away from town, so I don't know what week that will be, but that will need to be, I probably need to keep $5 aside for that. I'll pop that away. Now, $5. I am amazed I even had enough money to pop aside because groceries has been so tight. I've been literally like not enjoying grocery shopping, and I normally enjoy grocery shopping. I don't have a problem with walking around the shops with a calculator or any such stuff like that, but just the price of everything is so high that I can't get everything now. I have to go, okay, I can get eggs this week. I can't get cheese this week. I have to get Weet-Bix this week. I have to get butter this week. But I can't afford this or that or something else. That'll have to wait another week. And it's just getting really frustrating. So I think what I should do is pop this into my massage because I am struggling. And I think I could do with probably having an extra one. And I mean, there is money here for one if I really need it. Between this one and my other folder that's already got money in it, I would have enough. But I was trying to finish the challenge first. So we'll pop 5 in there. I was going to try and finish the challenge first, of course, before I actually, did anything with it. 4 and 1. I don't want to colour over those and not be able to see the numbers. So we have 4, 7, 10, 13, 16, 18, 19, 20 left. That's a little bit better, getting there. 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. So that's a $60 challenge on its own. So that's enough for a massage on its own, and I already have $40 in my other folder. So I only really need an extra 20, and there's 2 massages. That's probably actually better than I expected, to be honest. This video is probably going to be a little while, guys, because I am sort of, again, doing a catch-up one. Health has already got 40, so if I get a chance in June and July to do some cash stuffing, I will finish cash stuffing that and we'll have a spare one. I have a feeling I may need to use that one. I have a feeling I may have to borrow the money from somewhere for another one. If these headaches and this muscle issues continue, I'm going to have to call on that sooner rather than later. So, all right, in other news, remember my scratch off stickers I got a refund for? Well, what should happen to turn up in the mail one day randomly? I don't think I've told you about this yet because I pre-recorded some videos. So I'm going to do a video at some point making some more scratch offs. I've got the big ones. I know there's smaller ones, and ideally I need both sets, but I'm just not game to buy any from the same places because obviously these didn't turn up. They were trying to tell me they turned up and they weren't, and I had trouble getting my refund. I had to go direct through PayPal. So I can't remember if I told you that or not, that they come anyway. So I got some free scratch off stickers thanks to the clown off eBay. So I'll be able to make some stuff with that, and I'm actually tempted to swap with somebody. I might talk to my friend first. Otherwise, someone else might want to swap. I wouldn't mind doing a swap, maybe 50 big ones for 50 small ones, and then I can do some smaller savings challenges as well with the smaller stickers, because the bigger ones are really hard to do for some of the smaller places, and sometimes you need small ones, sometimes you need bigger ones, depending on the challenge. Now, in other news, my friend sent me a little parcel with some scratch offs that she made for me from people we already know in the cash budgeting community. And she used her new scratch off stickers, her small ones. So this is a friend I'm talking about that I might have a chat to and see if she wants some bigger ones. She might benefit from bigger ones, she may not. Either way, I wouldn't mind getting my hands on some smaller ones, maybe do a swapsies with someone, because I've now got probably 200 odd of these. I'll be using some obviously, but yeah. So she sent me down these ones with the Road to 1K ones that have Dragonfly Saves, Cash Budget Retiree, Craft and Budget with Anne, Sunshine and Chaos Budgeting. I will have to go and check. I don't think I need to go and check if I'm subbied with this lady. I don't recognise her name. I think I've got Dragonfly Saves and Cash Budget Retiree saved. Subbied. I'll double check those. But yeah, so they that was their Road to 1K subby stuff. Savings challenges. There's an April and June. She made me an Easter one. This one, they're from Dragonfly Save still. This one is Savings with Tracy. And it's actually bunnies and probably Easter, but because I'm a cute bunny on the stream, I will just do that any time of the year that I like. And this one's a $28 one, Stay Frosty, so it's probably a winter-based one, $28. So she's kept them small for me, which is what I requested. I didn't really want anything I didn't really want anything over 5 to scratch off. And as you know, it's really hard in Australia because we don't have the $1 and $2 notes. So you've either got to scratch them off and then owe yourself like later, like build it up to 5 and then chuck a 5 in. Or you've got to put 5 in for a 1 or a 2 or a 3 or a 4, and it just gets too expensive that way. So I'll decide what I'm doing. I don't have any free spots yet, but I did tell my friend when I get some room, I start getting some stuff finished, I will get to these, and I will definitely use them. But thank you very much to my friend for those. I appreciate you so much. The lovely parcels are beautiful, and I will be chatting to you soon. If you would like to do a swap, we can just pop an envelope in the mail with some stickers each. If you want to swap some small ones for big ones, just let me know. My friend from YouTube and my friend from Simple Savings. I just love Happy Mail. Happy Mail makes you so happy. It's just lovely to get stuff in the mail that's just for you, that's not bills, that's not voting, that's not jury duty and all this other nonsense ball dust. So yeah, I don't have a lot else to talk about. I'm gonna look at doing an update at the end of the month for all of these because I haven't actually done any for a few months because I had surgery and recovery. I've started an EF envelope because I started an EF account. That's going to be a digital as well still. There's nothing in that clothing envelope. I've got $20 in garden. Honestly, there's not a lot going on at the moment. Everything's quite empty, but camping's in my bank. What I really want to do is get some of these moving so that I can pull a few out and not replace them. Yeah, I've got another video to do at the end of the month with some other challenges and some money to put aside. So that will boost this up, hopefully. If I've got any money left over at the end of this week, it'll be heading into these. And I'll do that probably at the start of May. But it's not going to be a hell of a lot of extra money. I'm going to have to be very diligent if I want to try and save money, eat out of the pantry, out of the freezers. There's plenty of food. It's just a matter of being able to cook and have energy to do so. Like I'm fine again since surgery, but I'm just really tired and I'm not sleeping well. And then if I get stressed, the headaches just kick in with this pain and the muscle issues around my neck and shoulders, and it just gets a little unpleasant. So tax one's nearly done. I think this is for clothes. No, that's for my freezer, so that's not any urgency to that. I don't care. This one is treats. I'll probably knock that one over soon and just get it into my envelope for whenever I want it. I need to knock off this one. This is for the massage. It's ASAP. Plus whatever money or whatever. The clothes one can just tick along. The only thing I really need to buy is another $10 shirt from Kmart before the winter season runs out. That blue one I didn't love, but I want because, by golly, those flannelette shirts, men's flannelette shirts are so warm. I've nearly finished this Christmas challenge, so that's another one I want to knock out in the next few weeks. I think I've only got $5 left on that one. 2, 4. I was going to do 5. I was going to do 2, 4 and 1 is 5 and just round it up because I've only got $5 notes anyway. So, yep. So that one will be finished soon. And that's the start of my Christmas fund, which is brilliant. This one's, the monthly ones, I've got a video that you'll see for that one from April's. Again, this one as well. You'll see that soon. So I've got to wait. Yeah, I've got to wait for May's. But this one could probably do with a top up at some point. Again, money's just too tight at the moment and I keep taking on too many savings challenges. That will tick over itself. I did start these with you, but I keep changing my mind of what I'm doing with them. So those $5 ones are now $2.50, so I can get through that fast. The dollar ones are going to stay the dollar. And I think I talked to you about these last time or in my short. I think I did a quick short about these. If you haven't seen them, you can go and check it out. I'm just trying to keep it low, so like $10 a month maybe, and a $5 bonus total. And if I've got more money, I can put it in. If I don't, I don't. I just want to participate in everything. I just don't have the dollars for it, so trying to keep everything going. I think that's all the news from me for now, guys. Yep, I will be back with some more videos. As I said, I have pre-recorded some stuff. I've got a monthly one sitting there. I think I've got a Tinies, and I don't know, money's been coming in and out very erratically this month, just because of what's been going on, and it is what it is. So, and I'm doing the best I can with what I've got, as always, and so I hope everyone is well and everyone's staying as well as they can. Because of the winter allergies. I'm still waiting for a flu shot. Actually, I might jump off my video, jump on the phone and see if they've got flu shots for me yet. Book in, get it done before I start getting any crocker, or before I start running into any issues. I did have my birthday one started, so I'm so happy about that. Everything else is slow. Anyway, have a great day, guys, and I will catch you all very soon in the next video. Bye.